As municipality of Amsterdam, we are happy to work together with a lot of knowledge institutions and research institutes in a peer project. We think it's very important to do the knowledge exchange between those parties. And also we work together with our local party, Cliënten Belang Amsterdam. We do a lot of user research tests with them and also use their knowledge to improve also our products. And Cláudia will tell you a little bit more about it.
Exactly. So in our use case, we focused on route planners, and our first target audience are people in a wheelchair. So hopefully in the future we will have a very personalized route planner where people can share how they are feeling that day and have very personalizable choices, being able to predict their routes very easily and not encountering so many challenges on their way, and knowing that they will be there on the time they predicted beforehand.
We can improve the daily life of the users with the route planner by indicating where the obstacles are in the city. We have variable obstacles and fixed obstacles in the city. And examples are, for example, fixed furniture on the sidewalks, but also bicycles who are parked wrong in the city streets.
Yeah, exactly. And we can also, so these are environmental elements, but we can also think about personal elements. For instance, it can also be permanent, the type of mobility device the person is using or their driving behavior, but it is also a variable, it can also be a variable such as the daytime, it can also be like the weather or other conditions that, for instance, if someone is a bit more tired, so energy levels can also be something we take in consideration, and that could be by using, for instance, a question in the beginning of the session where people can tell us and give us a bit more feedback of what they would like to see on their journeys. And another thing is, for instance, time management, because nowadays we see that it's frequently for people in a wheelchair to go 1 or 2 times in advance from what is given from the route planner. And what we want to achieve is that people can rely on also the timing that is given on this route planner.
One example of how we can improve the safety of the route planner for the users is that with the route planner we can indicate where the roadworks are, and then we can give an alternative route so that the user don't have to go through the roadworks. Another one is the canals, because they're not on all the canals fences, so we can also give an indication where the fences are and not, and that they can also go on the sidewalk where they can avoid the canals.
Yeah, exactly, because in some canals the pavement is a little bit tilted, so it could happen that the wheelchair would go into the canal, so we can try to avoid these paths. And also using the roads, the car roads, is also something that is many times used to avoid a very busy sidewalk or a very narrow one, and we can also calculate a path that is more safe, even though it might be bigger. It can avoid these car roads, so then it's perceived as more safe. And about perceived safety, there's also the case that with route planners nowadays, sometimes with voice navigation, they give like a turn too soon or too late, and people might get in a situation where they find that they are lost, and this also plays a role with their perceived safety. So it's good that we can give more precise recommendations to the end user.